I created a tool to use for myself that it's for everyone else. But it's this journal right here. It's called Guided Journal for Women, Satisfying the Soul. Prompts to build confidence, discover your greatness, and realize you are more than enough in 90 days. It's a 3-month journal. Now, it's filled with different things like, this is a quote from the first page. The soul always knows what to do to heal itself. The challenge is to silence the mind. That right there is like, it sets up this whole journal. Like seriously, the soul always knows what to do to heal itself. But prior to that, I have a definition of, let me get it closer, of soul. And it says the spiritual or immaterial part of a human being or animal regarded as immortal. But it also says a person's moral or emotional nature or sense of identity. A person's moral or emotional nature or sense of identity. Who do you define yourself as? How do you see yourself? I have a really supportive husband, and I was just telling him what I wanted to do. This like a couple of years ago. He was like, just be yourself, just be yourself. And I was like, I don't know who I am. I've changed so much. The pain that I held on to for so long and what I identify with for so long is no more. I don't know who I am. I got to figure this out. He was like, lean into God like you always do. And, he going to tell you, and you need to listen. And sorry, text message. You need to listen and you need to participate in it, but be yourself. Find out what that means for you. And let me tell you, I just been on this awakening situation, this awakening journey, and I am here for all of it. I love it because I feel so at peace. This is my story. The things I talk about, these things really did happen to me. I'm not making it up. This is what I do. I've been journaling since 9 years old. I know I don't look it, but I am over 40. Like, just so those things in my life I realized were to help someone else, not just someone else, but yes, I had to go through it myself and it was my experience. And I feel better going through it, going around or trying to go around when all they do is take you to dead ends. That's the part that's painful. That's the part that's like, dang, I still got to deal with this like this. I don't want to do this like this no more. That's the part that's painful. So I want to go over a quick prompts in here. I'm going to go to the first section. And the first section is all about dreams. It gives me so looking, I'm getting excited. It's all about dreams because I know every one of you all listening to this has a dream. I know you do. There's something that you want to do that you haven't done. There is something that you want to do that you have not done. And let me tell you, now is the time. Now is the time to dream like you have never dreamt before, honey. But I'm going to read this other quote. And this is from Wilma Rudolph. Now, when I was in college, I got to stay at the Wilma Rudolph Dormitory in Tennessee. So I had to put a quote in there for her. And I was I tried to be on the track team, but I'll tell you about that story. That didn't quite work out. But I was honored to be among such premier athletes. But anyway, so never underestimate the power of dreams and the influence of the human spirit. We are the same in this notion. The potential for greatness lives within each of us. Wilma Rudolph. I have another journal called Journaling to Greatness. That's a whole nother story for another day. But okay, so that's the first thing. And it just prefaces by like, what are your dreams for your life? Right? I'm not gonna read all of it. Let me get to it. This is a really good one. I really love. On day 3, it says dreams become reality by desire and movement. If you have a long life dream that you have yet to pursue, take a moment to reflect on why not and decide if now is the time to give it a try. I'll say it again. Dreams become reality by desire. That means you want something. And then movement, meaning you put action to the thing that it is that you want. You desire something, and then you put action to the thing that you want. The Bible says what? Faith without works is dead. You ain't putting no movement behind it. You ain't putting no work up on that thing. It's not going nowhere. I've been in stagnant places. And it's just like you think, I just want this to happen. I want it to be like a thing. I want this thing to be the thing I want. That's a desire. That's great. That's awesome. And then there's the movement part. And then you drag your feet. And then you say next time. And then you say tomorrow. And tomorrow turns into next year. And next year turns into 5, 10, and 15 years later. And then you 65 years old, regretting what you have not done. The dreams that were put inside of you, your true desires that you did not act upon. We got to stop doing stuff like that. But anyway, so dreams become reality by desire and movement. If you have a long time dream that you have yet to pursue, take a moment to reflect. Think about it. Think about what it is. This right here is part of my dream. I got some big dreams, y'all. I got some big lofty dreams. But take a moment to reflect on why not and decide if is now the time to give it a try. I'm gonna answer it for you. I'm gonna tell you what's right. This is the cheat sheet. Now is the time to go for your dreams. Period. Now is the time to go for your dreams. Period. Stop sitting around wondering if, when. It's never going to be a right time. Trust and believe. My dad just died. I moved. My little dog, she had puppies. I'm still making this video. My mom, she's doing all right because I'm trying to help her out, whatever. But her health is not the best. There's a lot going on. But on the flip side, it's just like, how long are you going to wait? How long are you going to wait until the perfect timing is good? It's never going to be a perfect timing. When people say that, I'm like, when I was young, I was like, that's not even a thing, is it? No, there's never a perfect timing. You just have to strike now. And once you start to write, there's something about putting pen to paper. Once you start to write things out, things are going to start happening. Things are going to start happening and moving and shifting. Dreams become reality with desire and movement. That movement's going to happen when you, one, write it down, because what you write down, you're going to remember. That's the first thing. It's scientific evidence. Go look it up. What you write down, you're going to remember. What you remember starts to help to reprogram your mindset about what's available for you. I wrote this thing down that I have this thing. I want this thing and I have this thing. Now it's mine. I'm writing about it. Your mindset's going to find a way to get it. You write down, I have X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3. Your mindset's going to find a way for you to physically go out and get X, Y, Z, 1, 2, and 3. And sometimes it's as simple as receiving. And if you're on the emotional journey of healing, receiving is difficult. Receiving is difficult because that means we're put in a place to have things when we also have had prior feelings or maybe current feelings of feeling like we are not deserving. We are not worthy. Good things don't happen to us. The negative things that are replaying in your mindset. Those are all lies. I said it. I said it. Those are all lies. It's time to take what you want, that desire, and put the movement behind it. Well, if you're interested in this book, go ahead and check it out. It's on Amazon. Guided Journal for Women, Satisfied the Soul. Check out my other videos. I'm going to be talking about each section of this book so we can get our dreams, so we can get our confidence up. Get our confidence up to say, yes, I deserve these things. Yes, those things are for me. I have them. Those things are for me. Those things are for me. They're mine. You ever get your energy up and you just like, you shift your energy and you're like, you know what? Not another day will this happen. Not another day. Not another day will I sit by and not experience those good things that God has meant for me. Not another day. Not another day. It's time. It's time to make movement. Well, I will see you in the next video. And the next section will be, let's see, that was the dreams section. Y'all, dreams is what starts it all. Dreams are what start it all. Okay.